Welcome to the Trust and Believe NOMADCAST, a podcast that talks about mental health, life lessons, unbridled motivation, and unique storytelling. Here is your host, retired Army Master Sergeant, Mr. Anderson.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned into episode 69 of the Trust and Believe NOMADCAST here on a Tuesday, talking on a Tuesday, the 8th of February, 2022. Thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you for allowing me to hang out with you. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Appreciate it. Hey, before we get started, we got to take care of our daily battle rhythm, our housekeeping notes, right? Got to take care of some housekeeping. The TNBNomadCast.buzzsprout.com continues to serve as your one-stop shop for all your NOMADCast needs. Audio side, Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, to name a few. They're on there. You can go ahead and access it. Also, you can access the the Trust and Believe NOMADCast on the website as well. Conveniently nested, conveniently embedded for your listening pleasure. Now, social media, I'm on there. LinkedIn, go and connect with me. Instagram, please like and follow. TikTok, please like and follow. And of course, I am on YouTube, almighty YouTube. If you like what you hear, like what you see, click that subscribe button now and click that bell icon button now. Again, you'll be notified of the latest and greatest as it relates to the NOMADCast. Please share it, like it with a friend, tell your friends about the Trust and Believe NOMADCast via Instagram. You can share it. TikTok, daggone LinkedIn, YouTube. I'm everywhere. I'm not hard to find. Like the rappers say, I'm in these streets, kid. Hey, got a great show lined up today, talking on a Tuesday. And we're going to talk about Arby's. Arby's. Now, this is not a pick on Arby's day, right? We're not picking on Arby's. I like Arby's. But it's going to be 5 secrets that you may know that I didn't know, so we all can know about Arby's. And there are 5 little secrets. I actually pulled it from a website, and I'll talk about that once we get started. But I picked out 5 secrets, hidden secrets about Arby's that we didn't even know about. Again, I didn't even know about them. Maybe you didn't know about them. So now we all learn together, all right? So again, talking on a Tuesday. See you in the next segment. Trust and believe. Everybody, welcome back to Talking on a Tuesday here on the Trust and Believe NOMADCast. Now, as I stated in the intro, right, this is not a spank session on Arby's. This is not a beat down Arby's segment. This is not a pile on Arby's segment. Just to give you a little history, I am one of those folks. I have always enjoyed Arby's over the years. Now, Arby's, though, as great as Arby's is, sometimes when you go to Arby's, you can spend anywhere from $10,000 to $40 million buying some of these items on the menu. When I was younger, they used to have a sandwich called the Super, and it was all the roast beef, probably like a pound of roast beef, lettuce, tomatoes on it, and then you had the Arby's sauce. And it was good. It was phenomenal. I loved that. That's when Arby's used to have the old school logo, as you see here, with the old school cowboy hat and all that. And then they moved it off the menu. And now if you go to Arby's, you have to ask for that big pound burger, and then ask them, request, I should say, to provide lettuce and tomato in the sauce as well. So, but back then they had the Arby's Super. That sandwich was phenomenal. So again, this is not a pile on Arby's, just having fun with it. And also in the next few Tuesdays, I'm going to have, today we're talking about the secrets of Arby's. Next week, we'll probably do McDonald's or something and some of these other restaurants. Just having fun with it, man. Just having fun. All right. So today, talking on the Tuesday, we're going to talk about secrets, Arby's hidden secrets that we didn't know about. And I pulled this information from eatthis.com. Right? Secrets that Arby's doesn't want you to know. So the original author of this article on eatthis.com, she actually had 11 secrets, but for the sake of time, I only picked 5 of them. So again, I want to make sure I provide the proper credit. This information comes from eatthis.com secrets that Arby's didn't want us to know. And I'll put a link in the description as well, so you want to go in and tap into that website as well. Phenomenal. I've gotten a lot of information off this site, so definitely love it. Shout out to them for doing all the nerd type stuff. I enjoy this stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Number 1, there isn't anyone named Arby. Let's dive into this. A lot of people think that Arby's is meant to be an abbreviation of roast beef, as in RB. That's actually not the case. According to reporting from the Today Show and Arby's very sassy Twitter account, the name is actually a nod to the Raphael brothers, Leroy and Forrest, who founded the Georgia-based fast food chain in 1964. That again, I am amazed at, these secrets and little did we know type topics. I always thought that the Arby's, the RB, it was actually for RB, roast beef. So I wondered it was a nod to the Raphael brothers, RB. Yeah, it makes total sense now. Again, I'm learning just as much as you guys now. I did not know this. I thought the RB's was a play on the letters RB, which means roast beef, but actually it's the Raphael brothers. Make sure I'm not butchering that. But that's pretty interesting. Founded in Georgia, 1964. Arby's. And as you can see here, here's one of them old school Arby's. Man, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, number 2. Arby's was supposed to be upscale. Oh, Lord, let's dive into this. Leroy and Forrest Raphael opened Arby's on July 23rd, 1964, according to the website Mashed. They did it at a time when fast food was new and everyone was making hamburgers. So their original menu of fresh sliced roast beef was considered completely new, I would imagine, back in them days. On the day we opened, the McDonald's hamburger was 15 cents and our sandwich was 69 cents, said Leroy Raphael, courtesy of NBC News. So you had to be a little more affluent to buy our sandwich. Now, again, as I stated before I start this segment, again, if you go to Arby's, anyone has spent probably between $4 million and $7 billion on a freaking Arby's burger. So now we know the reason why Arby's is so expensive. The upper class want to be upscale. But you look at a lot of these Arby's, they're not really upscale. They're modernized in a sense. Some of the stores have been modernized. But man, their hamburgers are expensive. So I guess they was thinking, hey, if McDonald's can offer these little 15-cent nickel and dime burgers, we might as well charge almost 70 cents for one. Yeah, it's amazing how all that turned out. But Arby's, I mean, it's still consistent. The food is still good. I mean, it's not on the level of McDonald's, but at the end of the day, what is? It's just like with Nike. Just because Nike makes a great shoe and is a great company doesn't mean Converse, Adidas, Reebok, and New Balance, some of these other brands can't prosper. Sometimes you just don't want McDonald's. Sometimes you want roast beef. Sometimes you want something else. So my advice to all these fast food places, and they're not going to listen to me, of course, stay in your lane. Whatever you do, be good at it, be great at it, and do what you do. Whatever got you there, continue to be there. Don't try to dive into these other little things. But yeah, back to that. So that is the reason they were supposed to be more upscale. Number 3, you can get free extras. Let's see about this one. One thing the chain really doesn't want you to know, you can hack their menu and customize your sandwich for free extras. All you have to do is ask. For example, according to Menu Hack, which is a website, you can switch the bread on any sandwich with another type of bread the restaurant offers. Per Arby's, we strongly endorse the classic roast beef sandwich on an onion roll. Speaking of onions, you can add the chain's crispy onion tangler topping to any sandwich for an extra oniony crunch. I like onions. I don't want any onion crunch on my burger. Just give me some onion rings if you have them. But it's pretty interesting. So all you got to do is just go there, and if you get the roast beef sandwich, ask for it on the onion roll, because they sure ain't gonna offer it. Back when I was working in White Castle, they had this thing called suggestive selling. So if someone ordered, just say a number one, suggestive selling, you had to suggest to sell other items on the menu. So this is what Arby's could do. They could say, hey, I know you ordered the roast beef. Would you like that on an onion roll? Come on, Arby's. Number 4, you can add fish to the meat mountain. Oh, Lord. This looks unhealthy even reading this. Stacked ridiculously high with almost all the meats, the famous sandwich normally comes with 2 chicken tenders, slices of roast turkey, pit smoked ham, corned beef, 13-hour smoked brisket, USDA choice Angus steak, roast beef, and pepper bacon. While I was reading that, I felt myself going to the hospital and getting open heart surgery. However, if that's not enough food for you, go off the menu and ask for the denali, meaning add a fried fish sandwich. Add a fried fish fillet to the sandwich. It's certainly a choice. So again, we're talking about all these meats, and then you can see a picture of the meat mountain. 2 chicken tenders, slices of roast turkey, pit smoked ham, corned beef, 13-hour smoked brisket, USDA choice Angus steak, roast beef, and pepper bacon. And then if you say, in addition to what I already ordered that could potentially kill me, can we upgrade that to a denali? So now you add a daggone fish sandwich to it. Oh boy. Reading all those items on that menu, on this list I have right now in front of me, I feel I need to go to the hospital. I feel my arteries are clogged. I feel like I got hypertension. I feel like I got high blood pressure. My salt is high. My sugar is high. Fattening. Man. Hey, there's some folks out there that love this type of stuff. I like a lot of these things that I just read. I don't want them all together. You shouldn't want them all together. Last one, y'all. There are healthy-ish items on the Arby's menu. This will be interesting. You might not think you can eat a lower calorie meal at Arby's, but if you look at the changed nutritional information, you'll find that the classic roast beef sandwich isn't that terrible if you're counting calories. Hey man, if you're hungry, you're hungry. Get what you get. It's only 360 calories and add 14 grams of fat, which is pretty good for a fast food sandwich. They're also packed with 970 milligrams of sodium, which isn't great. That's a lot of salt, but it's not the worst thing you can do when you're in need of a quick lunch either. The problem with that, yeah, that's healthy if you eat that roast beef sandwich, but who's going to go to freaking Arby's and order that $40 million sandwich and not get any French fries or anything else they have on that menu? So yeah, your sandwich is healthy. That's like the person who's like, oh, I love Diet Coke. I don't want to get fat, but then they order chips and French fries and pies and all this other stuff. But the thing about it, if you eat a roast beef sandwich, you want to put cheese on it. You want to put a sauce on it. So now those calories start increasing. That sodium starts increasing. That sugar starts increasing. Arby's. You are not fooling anybody. That ain't healthy. Not at all. It's pretty interesting. 5 secrets that Arby's didn't want us to know. What I found was interesting was about the free extras. I wondered what else you can kind of finagle at Arby's once you go through the drive-through or the counter. So number 3 is pretty interesting. The number 2 I thought was interesting about Arby's was intended to be upscale. So again, this is from 1964. On the day we opened, the McDonald's hamburger was 15 cents and our sandwich was 69 cents. So you had to be a little more affluent to buy our sandwich. Hey man, shout out to you, Arby's. All right, y'all. That's been an episode of Talking on a Tuesday. I used to make these lists kind of long, but I only broke it down to 5. And we only been on for 12 something minutes. I thought that was pretty good though. Pretty interesting. 5 Arby's secrets. Next week, we'll probably dive into maybe Wendy's secrets, McDonald's secrets, And then since I worked at White Castle for 2 years back in the 90s, I don't know if I want to dive into White Castle's secrets. I may have to keep them to myself. But again, the website, eatthis.com is where I procured all this. I almost say procured because I ain't buy it. Well, I got all this information from. So again, go ahead and check the site. I wanted to make sure I cited the right website, cited the right source. I don't want no problems from Arby's. I don't want them coming to get me. I mean, you can give me some free roast beef sandwiches, but again, that's pretty cool. Hey, just remember, just as a reminder, like I stated Friday, Way Back Wednesday has been discontinued. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So our next episode will be Thursday, which will be Gym Shoe Stories on a Thursday. And I'm going to talk about some Pumas. Pumas. And a little history about the Puma. And I'm going to review a couple shoes. One of you already seen already. And one is the predecessor to the other one. So we'll talk about this as well. So again, Way Back Wednesday has been discontinued. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. All right, stay tuned. This has been an episode. This concludes the episode of Talking on a Tuesday, where we talked about 5 secrets that Arby's didn't want us to know. Stay tuned, stay locked. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me today on the Talking on a Tuesday. Stay safe. All praises. Be safe. You got it. Do the right thing, just like Spike Lee. Remember the old song, Do the Right Thing? All right, y'all. Appreciate it. Talking on Tuesday. See y'all Thursday. Trust and believe.